Hey YouTube, so as promised, I'm trying to get back on here and make more videos, and so a while back on Tumblr, sorry for my glitches, a while back on Tumblr, and Anon had asked me to do a video of all the tattoos and piercings that I wanted to get. I have the piercing video. It's been on my computer for like months, so I'll be uploading that one tonight right before I upload this one. But as a body mod junkie, trying to do a video of all of the tattoos and piercings that I want all at one time is literally impossible. Like this video, I'm gonna have to cut together a bunch of footage. But anyways, enough talking about nonsense and getting straight into things. So the first tattoo that I'm gonna get, a lot of you might have seen it in some of my pictures just drawn on with pen, but the first tattoo that I'll be getting is the date of my grandfather's death right here on my wrist in Roman numerals. My grandfather passed away in 2006 from cancer, so that'll just be kind of a little memorial for him. And then I'm also getting the date of my other grandfather's death right below that, and then on this wrist, hopefully it'll be blank for a while, but hold up, train. Sorry, there's a train across the street. On this wrist, which will hopefully be blank for a while, I'll be getting the deaths of both of my grandmothers who are both still alive. And one of the next tattoos I'll be getting, and let me just give you a little disclaimer really quick, because I'm going to get a bunch of crap for this tattoo, but I have wanted it for a very long time, as in before I was even on Tumblr. And Tumblr has kind of gone and glorified infinity signs, which irritates the hell out of me, but that's besides the point. So anyways, on my ring finger, I'm getting a tattoo of a small infinity sign. And obviously when I get engaged or married, hopefully if I do, hashtag forever alone, but obviously that'll be covered by my engagement ring or my wedding band, but pretty much it's just to symbolize that both the ring itself and the tattoo stand for the same thing, that love and marriage are both infinite. I don't really believe in divorce. I believe that if you have a strong enough bond with someone to go forward and make that commitment to them, that you should be able to work it out, other than just calling it quits. But that's tattoo number 2. And then again, if you follow me on Tumblr, you have probably heard me talk about my Native American heritage a lot. You've probably seen me argue it a lot, because for some reason people like to be negative about it. But again, besides the point, I digress. My father has our tribal symbol on his, what's this called, on his shoulder, and I will be getting the same thing. I'll probably either attach a picture in here somewhere, or put one at the end of the video, or link it to the video or something. But anyways, our tribal symbol, our tribe is Tohono O'odham, which is obviously in Sells, Arizona, and the tribal symbol is called the band in the maze, or the maze of life, and so I'll also be getting that probably on my shoulder blade, not really my shoulder because I have tiny little shoulders and it would look awkward. But anyways, that'll just kind of be there to symbolize my Native American heritage and my pride in it. And then also for my heritage, probably on the backs of both of my thighs, on one thigh I'll be getting a dream catcher. I do in fact collect dream catchers and I absolutely love them. And then on the other thigh I'll be getting a Kachina doll, and I'll also link a picture of what that is in the description below or in the end of the video. Okay, on to the next tattoo. Back in '98, I met my best friend Leah, who to this day is still my best friend in the entire world, and she used to live a few houses down from me. And we didn't even know that the other one existed at the time, obviously. And so one day we both were riding our tricycles up and down our street, and we ran head-on into each other. And we didn't have the common sense to go around each other, so we kind of just sat there staring at each other for, like, I kid you not, 5 minutes. And then after that, she just looks at me and goes, "Hey, you want to be my best friend?" And we've been best friends ever since. So that's kind of like, tricycle is now our safety word. So like, whenever we're thinking about the other one, we'll text or call the other one and just say tricycle, and that's kind of like our little signal to one another. So we'll both be getting tattoos of tricycles on our ankles. So for my next tattoo, oh, and sorry guys, one, I say a lot, and I talk with my hands, so you'll notice both of those throughout this video. And I apologize in advance for that, so there we go with the hands. I'm just gonna sit on them. So for my next tattoo, I'm gonna get, I haven't really thought this one out so much because it's really recent, but I know that I am going to get something related to ants, and I know at first that sounds really, really dumb, I guess, but there's a backstory. So again, if you follow me on Tumblr, you've probably heard me talk about my best friend Lydia, or Dia, a lot. And so one day, her and I were hanging out, and we were kind of just messing around talking about what animal we think the other one would be. And I said something dumb like, I think she would be a penguin because her favorite animal is a penguin. But then she told me I would be an ant. And at first I was a little, I guess you could say, insulted, just because it's like ants are this supposedly like insignificant little bug, and I was like, what are you trying to say? But then she told me that my animal would be an ant because I'm a hell of a lot stronger than I look, and it's kind of, that's just stuck with me ever since then, because when you look at it, that's kind of how things really are. Ants are known for being able to carry like double or triple their own weight or something like that. And physically I am a very tiny person. Well, I guess you wouldn't say tiny, I'm a very slender person. Not that short, but also I'm a very emotionally fragile person, kind of, but I have been through a lot, I guess, and I've kind of been able to handle that to the best of my ability, and I'm kind of getting that tattoo for her, and to show my admiration for that statement, and for ants now, just because they are so strong, and it was a very nice notion, so I'm getting a tattoo for that. And then one of my next tattoos, okay, I can stop sitting on my hands now. One of my next tattoos, I hopefully will be getting with my mother if she doesn't wuss out on me. But I am part Greek, and my mother and I are both extremely fascinated by Greek mythology. And see, I have a Athena bracelet. But both of our two favorite goddesses are Athena, who is the goddess of wisdom, and Artemis, who is the goddess of the hunt. And let it be known, I'm a pescatarian. I by no means agree with hunting, but it's more so the symbol of Artemis' strength and rejection of kind of being a delicate feminine entity that I find admirable. So on, not necessarily on my shoulder blades, but like right here, I'll be getting the owl for Athena. Also, owls are one of my all-time favorite animals. And then on the shoulder, I'll be getting a bow and arrow for Artemis. They're only going to be like that big. But like I said, hopefully I'll be getting that with my mother. I'm getting a peace sign on my foot. And let's see. Like I said, I'm trying to think up most of these just because the list is so incredibly long. I'll be getting a tattoo that my friend Alex designed on my lower back, which is kind of like, I'd have to show it to you, and hopefully I'll be able to attach a picture of that too if I can find it, but it's like a diamond combined with a music symbol, and, or I mean not a music symbol, a treble clef, and the dramatic arts masks kind of connected to it, which all were things that are very important to me and kind of like helped build me as to who I was in high school, still in high school, but graduating, like, I mean, earlier years. And I was also really, really obsessed with diamonds at one point. It was kind of silly, but anyways, another one of the tattoos I will be getting is, I don't know, some of you may or may not have seen the scarification lightning bolt on my hip. Let me see if I can, right, you can kind of see the top half of it right there. My jeans left a mark on my skin, so that's probably more so what you'll be seeing. But I'm considering either having that redone professionally or having it tattooed over and then just getting the lightning bolts on both sides. But I do plan on having kids one day, so those will stretch out and potentially look really gross. So I'm not sure if I want to do that now or later, or just not get it done. I'm hoping that another one of the tattoos my friend Alex will design for me is a feather that I plan to get kind of curving over my hip, and it'll be a black, white, and turquoise feather that kind of breaks off and turns into birds. We're going to move into the kind of cliche tattoos now. But I'm also getting a lot of people have probably seen this tattoo, but it's lyrics from the song The Boy Who Blocked His Own Shot on my upper and, well, probably my upper forearm. That say, you are the smell before rain, you are the blood in my veins. And yeah, I just really like how that looked. I may not get that one just because it has no significance, and I'm not too keen on getting tattoos that don't have any significance to me. But then on my sides, I also plan on getting the classic cameo silhouette portraits of my mother and father's profiles. And then, again, I'm going to keep referencing to Tumblr just because I practically live on there. But if you follow me and have been for a very long time, you know that earlier in the year I was officially 1 year clean of self-injury. And so I struggled with that for a very, very long time, and I actually have some pretty bad scars on my upper forearm. I don't know if you can see them just because they are starting to blend in, but they are so severe that they're probably never going to go away. But I'm going to get like kind of like what looks like a strand wrapping around each scar, because they are, I don't know if I can show you because I'd have to refocus my camera, but you might be able to see them there because they are so thick. I'm going to get a needle kind of going down my arm, looping around each scar and kind of sewing them up. So that's just going to be significant to my struggle with self-injury and overcoming it. And I think that pretty much does it. If I don't get that one, I am getting the alpha sign somewhere on my arm, possibly right underneath of it. But yeah, the alpha sign there as a symbol that once you start, it is very difficult to stop, and it's kind of significant to a painting, which again, I will attach a picture to, but a painting that I did earlier in the year of arm with a single cut at the top of the wrist, and then the blood is dripping down the arm, and then it goes off and turns into birds. I have a really weird thing with birds and blood and tattoos, but they kind of fly off and turn into birds, and then on the final bird's tail, as it's going up towards the top of the canvas, it has the omega sign. But I'll probably just get the alpha as a connection to that painting and a connection to my struggle with self-injury. And I think that might do it. I'm thinking about getting a bat on the back of my neck, but that, again, probably won't happen just because it's going to be a really awkward place. The bat doesn't have that much significance other than I like bats and I like Batman, and it's kind of a silly tattoo to get. I'm getting a diamond right here because, like I said, I was obsessed with diamonds at one point, and an anchor right here. No real significance. But I do support the Navy, so maybe I can just BS that one. Let's see, yeah, so I think we are pretty much done for right now. If I think of any more, maybe I'll do a part 2 to this video, but that's about it for now. So thank you guys for bearing with my rambling and digressing and hand movements and all of my umming and my annoying voice. So I'll see you guys next time.